Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. I do appreciate you stopping by today. If you're a subscriber, I do appreciate your support. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. Today's topic, guys, I've gotten some emails, uh, some new preppers, a couple of older preppers, and they said it would be a good topic, and I think it would. Prepper fatigue. And some people that are just joining the journey of prepping, they're getting, I understand where they're coming from. They're hearing all the negativity that's going on, and now that information is just a finger swipe away on the phone or on the computer, everybody's been inundated. If you want to find it, you can, with information about, like right now we've got, let's see, we could start with the triple E virus that mosquitoes are spreading. We got the West Nile virus that mosquitoes are spreading. We've got that bird contagion thing going on still, they're talking about. We've got the election coming up. We've got an open border. We've got migrants roasting rats on the streets of New York City. We've got migrants killing ducks in a park pond in Springfield, Illinois. We've got Aurora, Colorado. Migrant gangs are taking over in certain areas of that city. There's tons to be prepping for, guys. Tons. But the problem is, the only thing you can control is your own situation. You cannot control those other items that I was just talking about. I do hope everybody in Louisiana is being safe with that hurricane coming in this afternoon, tonight. It's supposed to make landfall. I hope everybody weathers that storm okay. I hope everybody's already done their prep work there, got their generators, food, water, medical supplies, prescriptions, etc. So I hope they fare okay. Oh, right quick before I continue, I am doing that Jace Case giveaway on September 15th. So all you got to do to win that is in the comment section, just type TAD10 and be a subscriber. And I'll do the drawing on the 15th. If you win and watch that video on the 15th, you can contact me. I'll send you the code to get that. So that would be a great addition to your preps too. But about this prepper fatigue, if you have started your journey in hopes that something is going to happen tomorrow or the next day, and you think you're prepping in vain, waiting for something to happen, you're looking at it completely wrong. I have been prepping since 1998. I hope nothing happens to where I have to go to those extremes to use all of the preps that I have. Some of my preps are stockpile preps that I don't use daily. But other than that, the food, the water, the solar power, our medications, we go through those things, we rotate those things. We have enough food, put back for a long period of time should we need it. I've got backup water, backup gas, and all that stuff. I'm not hoping something happens so I can use that stuff. I am just buying myself more time and having the ability to have the things that I think I need to look after my family. A good point is that my daughter came down with strep throat. Well, she's got antibiotics because we had them stockpiled, and took care of that situation with it. So just having that stuff on hand is critical, guys. But if you're looking at it and you're jumping from one channel to the next looking for bad news or something to prep for, that's the wrong way to do it. You should just be proactive and not reactive. And I'm talking to some of those guys that email me here. All you can control is what is in your world, what your budget will allow you to do, what you and your family's needs are, what kind of area you live in the world. All you can do is what you can do. You cannot control the wars in Russia, between Russia and Ukraine. You can't control what China's going to do with Taiwan. Those things will affect you here in the United States or around the world should something like that happen. But still, The only thing you can do is be prepared. I mean, you can run around with your hair on fire and chase 20 different rabbits, but you can only catch one of them. So to those guys and gals out there that are emailing me, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Guys, I don't preach fear on this channel. I preach prepping. And the reason I do it is so we don't have to fear tomorrow. Not because I'm waiting for doomsday to happen tomorrow, or I'm waiting for a war to break out in the United States. These are concerns of mine. Yes, I am concerned. I'm not dismissing concerns here. And I keep myself updated, but I also filter the information I look at and listen to. 90% of the channels on YouTube are great prepper channels, and some of them also will hammer you every day that today is the day, or tomorrow is the day that the world is ending. If you're not ready to, for an all-out war in the country, or an all-out famine in the country. I don't want people that watch my channel to prep like that. I want you to prep. I want you to be prepared. I want you to be educated, but I want you to be able to disseminate some of the information that you're getting. To have to prep and live in that state all the time of fear and anxiety. Guys, when you're prepping, you take the fear and anxiety out of whatever they say on the news is coming. If you're in Louisiana right now, the governor has warned people already to have their food, their water, their prescriptions, their medications, and prepare to be out of utilities for a while. Now, if you're a prepper in Louisiana, it's just a normal day for you. You're going to have to suffer through a hurricane. You ain't got to go anywhere. You don't. You're not fearful of that because you had the foresight to be prepared. But still, there's going to be a lot of folks in Louisiana that are not prepared for this. That's the point I'm trying to make. If you're prepping, doing all you can do, that's all you can do. Everybody thinks they need solar generators. They think they need all this stuff. I've told you before about gadgets and how I feel about them. I have some gadgets that I really like, and I will show you the ones I really like and are inexpensive, and some of them are expensive, but still. I'm not telling you to run out and buy one because the world's ending tomorrow. I don't know. It's just seems like there's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of negativity going on. It's just constant every day. And I watch a myriad of channels. I read a lot of articles. I do a lot of, deep dives into stuff. And a lot of it, when you get right down to it, it's not as bad as it's being portrayed. And I think that's because I've said in other videos, I think fear sells. I think people want that adrenaline rush or whatever, or that fear. Same reason people go see all the horror flicks and ride roller coasters. Nothing wrong with that. But when it starts to affect you, that's when something is wrong with it. Just be proactive and not reactive, guys. That's all you can do. And that's all I try to tell people here. I mean, my channel's not huge, but I'm not going to try to fearmonger everybody to get it big. I come on here, and basically tell you from a true prepper standpoint how things, really are and how we live our daily lives. I'm not running and hiding. Every time I hear something, I'm not running out and buying new stuff and new gear. I mean, I like some gadgets too. I'm like anybody else, I love my freeze dryer. But all that does is, give us extra longevity on food. And you're always going to have to eat. So, I guess the whole moral of the story is, guys, just do what you can do. Stay informed. Use your discernment on a lot of stuff. Keep your head down. Do your preps. Go about your life. And you'll be glad you had your preps if something does happen. But if it doesn't, don't sit there and, say, hey, I've been prepping all this time and nothing's happened. Truly, I don't think nobody really wants it to happen to the point you're going to have to use your preps. because then we're talking about a whole different world we'll be living in. But knowing that you've got that backup and those supplies on hand is really a good security feeling if you are in the prepping mindset and in the prepping community. So anyway, guys, I certainly appreciate you watching, and don't get caught up in prepper fatigue. Best way to avoid it is just be a prepper if you are, and go about your daily life. You can't change the world's problems. All you can change and look after is what you got going on in your household. So anyway, until next time, guys, I'm Tad, and we will talk about it. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.